Welcome to Internet Girls, the #1 beauty podcast according to our mum. Hosted by makeup artist sisters Indiana Nolte Martin and Imogen Thomas. We live on opposite sides of the world and we're here to chat all things makeup, beauty and everything in between.
I love it.
We did it.
According to our mum. It's my favourite part.
Imi, how are you?
I'm so good.
Wow, that's great. We're doing it again already, second episode in, and we're using our voices like
using our voices really like bitch. I'm a bit in that like period of time when someone goes like, how are you? What have you been up to? And I'm like, literally the same thing every single day.
In a good way or?
In a good, great way, but like nothing new to report except I'm going back to uni in like 2 weeks. So
Countdown's on
and then I'm done.
Sometimes I look forward to that time though, like getting back into routine.
I am really looking forward to it, and I also love my uni days because it feels like I'm doing a lot but I'm not at work all the time, so it just feels like I'm breaking up my weeks more.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah. How are you going with little Nori girl?
Yeah, really good. She's at a super fun age, so she's almost 7 months. Really interactive. She's like so funny. But I was talking to Tyler earlier, and it's like getting a lot easier in some ways because like it's really easy to go out and about with her. Like I love leaving the house now. Like the more time spent out of the house, the better. But it's getting harder to like keep her busy at home because she's not quite sitting on her own. Whereas before, like she'd just like lay on her back and play with all her toys like above her. But now she's really like, she wants to sit all the time, but then she falls over. So, which I obviously have like a fort around her or I'm down there playing with her. But it's just like constantly evolving, which is a good thing. But yeah, it's so fun seeing her personality come through, and she's just so like cheeky.
I love when like they start to show their personality, and then like 1 year when they turn like 1 and they're just like so cheeky and like literally a little human.
Yeah, she's such like her own person already. She honestly has been since the day she arrived, but
Nora knew who she was from a very young age.
Yeah, she did. She knows what she wants and she's not afraid to tell you. And she can't be convinced otherwise. So
sounds like sissy.
Sounds like you.
Yeah, maybe she got it from Auntie Ims. What is she going to call me? Auntie Immy. Mimi. Probably.
Yeah, what else would she call you?
I feel like Immy would be so hard for a little kid to say. Like, Mimi would probably
She might say Mimi. That's cute.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were going to say something like really extravagant.
Auntie Maleficent.
Yeah, something like that.
Auntie Ordodotrum.
So, excuse me.
I can so picture that.
Have you been watching Tell Me Lies?
No, I started this with Mum, and Mum was like, this is crap, well, I'm not watching this. And then I didn't continue it. But we started it like ages ago. We were so ahead of the trend.
Well, it's season 3.
Oh, well, that makes sense. No, we started it, and then I need to actually find a show. I started watching Heated Rivalry, and I can't get into it.
Oh, you need to get to episode 3.
Everyone keeps saying that.
Yeah, once you're at episode 3, you're in.
Okay, so
I was the same way. I was the same way.
I was like,
Heated Rivalry, great. Tell Me Lies. It's such an interesting show because you don't like any of the characters. So it's like hard to wrap your head around because it's not like a normal show where you're like invested in like a certain outcome. It's just really unique, and it's also it captures like that time frame super, super well. Like it's very millennial
I see.
Like
okay.
even like it's a few, I think they would have been like a few years older than me. And I'm like, oh, I remember like looking up to people that age being like, oh, they're so cool.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll watch Tell Me Lies with Mum again. We'll give it another go. And then I'm not watching Heated Rivalry with Mum.
No, honestly, I don't think she's going to like Tell Me Lies either, because like the main characters are so toxic. She's going to be like, ugh, like it'll give her the ick.
But let's not forget she loves To All the Boys I've like kissed before, and The Summer I Turned Pretty. Like,
it's nothing like that.
Oh, okay. Okay, nothing. Maybe I'll just watch it on my own. Sorry,
It's
Mum,
almost
you're dropped.
It's almost depressing.
Oh, perfect.
But it's not. I don't know.
Okay. Say no more. I will just give it a watch and then we can circle back.
I really sold it. What else have you been
It's
watching?
depressing. I don't know.
And you're like,
sold.
sign up.
Yeah.
That sounds like the best show I've ever heard of.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, on the Traders bandwagon, absolutely every podcast I listen to is just listening to Giggly Squad. They're all about traders as well. Have you heard of it?
No.
So it's like a game show, reality, I guess, but like a game show reality, not like a Bravo reality. So all these people go to a castle. There's UK. I've only watched UK and Canada, and then so they all arrive as a group, and then during like their first night, the host goes around and taps 3 people. I think it's always 3, to be the traders. But they're all blindfolded, so no one knows who the traders are. But for the whole game, they're trying to vote out the traitor.
Oh, like an imposter.
Yeah, and every night, like someone gets like murdered, in quotation marks. So basically just like evicted off. And then every day they vote who they think the traitor is. And then that person leaves the show. And they reveal if they're a traitor, or if you're not a traitor, you're called a faithful. And it's just like so crazy how like you're watching it and you're like, but it's so obvious. Like I'd be able to pick them out so quickly, but like you just know in that scenario you wouldn't.
Yeah. Oh my God, okay, this sounds
and then
fun.
the traders know who each other are because they meet to choose.
Oh, is there multiple traders?
Yeah, there's 3.
Okay.
And then sometimes they can recruit. So the Canadian one, that's how I got into it, because there's like an influencer here. Her name's Sarah Nicole Loundry. She goes by like Birds Papaya. Followed her for ages, but she was on it. And I was like, oh, I kind of feel like watching something like this, like low stakes. Don't need to follow the storyline.
Yeah.
And then I was like hooked. And you can't really, it's not one that you can just have it on the background because you're like, wait. Because they all just like have conversations. And they're like, oh, this person's name got thrown around. And then they like, it's crazy. Like the trickle effect, they just like plant a seed. And then everyone, yeah. And then it's like, wait,
like
why
Big
did
Brother
I even
on
think
steroids.
that? Yeah. Oh, and the Canadian one actually had some previous Big Brother contestants, which was weird because the Canadian one was just like a mix of like, not like major celebrities, but like people from Big Brother and like influencers, and then just like your regular everyday people.
Okay, I need to give it a watch. I love a little mind game show.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's like challenges where they earn money because the last people left win money.
Period. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. That's the prize money.
The prize.
That's what keeps them going.
So yeah, that's really wholesome. I love watching that.
Okay, cool.
This really turned into just like what we've been watching.
JB recommendations, sure.
That actually isn't at all my random recs. Should we get into those?
Yeah, let's get into those.
Okay, so my random rec this week is the Lululemon Align Palazzo pants. So if you work from home, if you're at home a lot, like if you're on maternity leave, stay-at-home mom, and you need to be really comfy, but you also want to feel like you can leave the house at any point and not feel like, I don't know, it's not that I feel like I need to be like presentable when I leave the house. It's more that when I'm at home, I don't want to feel like I'm in like trackies. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
So they don't feel like that. They're super, super, super comfy, but they look like not like work pants. I'll put a picture up.
Are they tailored? Like, do they have like a front dart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Mum has the
what they
same
have.
ones and she loves them.
Does she?
Yeah,
Did she
and
just
all
go
the-
and get them because I got them?
No,
I
she
was
got them
telling
a
you about
while
them the other
ago.
day. Oh,
Like,
we're on the same train.
I don't know if they're
Should have
the
just
exact same
waited and
ones.
eventually would have got those.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, she got them, and all the girls at one of my other jobs, I'll wear them because it's like spray tanning and like when we're bending up and down and they're just super comfortable, but they look like good work pants.
Exactly. Yeah, I could totally wear them to work. Obviously, you can't see like the Lulu symbol. So I just love them. They're an investment. I think they're $150, and I actually think they're the exact same price in Australia. But like, I wear them every single day.
Gorge, I'm gonna have to jump onto that.
You would love them, and you can get them because when I was wearing them, I was like, "Okay, I'm nearly 6 foot, and these are like perfect length for me. Not anything to spare. Like they're long on me. Like, how's this work? But they come in various lengths.
Yeah, that's good. And also, little tip: Lululemon do free tailoring. It's a service they provide. Yeah, so if you buy pants and they're too long, you can get them tailored, and it's for free at Lululemon.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, shop our things. You wouldn't have to worry.
No, I've never experienced that before in my life, but that is really good to know because I do have short friends that need to know that.
Yes.
What's your rec that isn't your hoodie?
Oh, yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. My hoodie is actually op-shopped Lululemon, and I'm really obsessed with it. It's got a really cute hoodie. And
where'd she go?
Hello? And gone. It's really cute. It's cropped, and it's just like got these little shoulder pads. It's a really nice material, and this is giving like there was heaps of activewear in this like grey stone colour in the early 2000s. So I think maybe a old piece, but it was. I'm like slay. I love a bit of good qual Lululemon.
Yeah, it lasts forever.
It does. And my other random rec is actually this small little brand. I think they might be Melbourne or Australia. I'm not sure. But they're called Melbourne. They're called Suku. And it's a bedsheet brand.
Taking it back.
So on brand. I love bedsheets. But they have these really cute polka dots. I know I said polka dots were out for 2026, but they're just like really, really cute. Did
you say polka dots were out?
I was feeling that. I wrote it down.
I didn't say it. I meant it.
I meant it. Like, could you not read me? But they're really cute sheets. Insert here.
Okay. We actually won't be doing that on the video, but we'll link them in the notes.
Yeah. And I'll repost one of their videos on our TikTok. I think I already have on our Internet Girls TikTok, so you can know what I'm talking about.
Okay, amazing. So that really threw back to like one of our first episodes, and with my beauty rec, I'm also going to throw back to one of our first episodes and recommend a shower oil. It is the Bioderma Adoderm, I think it's how you say it. I've had this for like over a year. I don't know. I just went through a real phase of like trying different body washes. So I have like multiple, but I've just come back to the shower oil, and it is so hydrating and cleansing, and it's just so luxe. And it is a lot more affordable than the L'Occitane almond shower oil, which I also adore. So I can just like smell that thinking about it. It's so good. But it's like, I think for like a big bottle of Bioderma, it's $25 Canadian.
I need to get onto this ASAP. I love shower oils. I just ran out of mine.
Yeah, it's really good. You would be able to get that Priceline. That's where you get Bioderma in Australia.
I have no idea. Oh, yeah. I know what brand you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, actually I have the micellar right here. It's the only micellar I'll ever use. Bioderma. French pharmacy
You can get
brand.
it at Sephora as well in Australia.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Interesting. But yeah, I love their brand. And I will just say, be careful of the residue in the shower because I nearly slipped the other day.
Oh no.
And my life flashed before me.
That is like no good.
No. But you have tile in your shower, so I think you'd be fine.
Yeah, perfect.
What is your beauty rec?
Another little small brand. It's called, I'm going to butcher it, Foil or Folay or something. Skincare. It is like all natural. Their packaging's really cute. And I love a packaging where you can like put a lid on it, but you can also put a pump on it. Like, hello, I love that. So
wait, what do you mean?
Like
it's optional?
It's optional. So like if you're going traveling or something, you can put the lid on it. Or if you're just keeping it on your vanity at home, you can put like a pump in it. So you can change the lids.
Oh. So not a lid in addition to the pump, it's one or the other?
I don't know, it might come with both.
Like, because most things, like, you're not talking about like a cap with the pump.
No, like separate lids.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to see this.
But their packaging's really cute. They're like these glass, like organically molded, colourful, really cute. And I just really like them. I think that their approach to beauty is really nice as well. Very simple, very minimal, very within, and I love. And then
how long have you been using it? Are you able to give an update on like how effective it is?
I've never used it. I just love their marketing and their branding and their idea and their concept for the brand.
Okay.
But would love to try.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. And my other absolute favourite that I can recommend that I have tried is Choice of Barnes perfume brand Tua Sang Long. Tu Yalang, and I've butchered it completely. If you couldn't tell, Su Lang Yo, something like that. But it's this one, Sage's Rose. This festival I went to over New Year's, everyone was wearing this, and I could smell it. And every time I was like, I can smell it. My other best friend Ashley, she could keep smelling it too, and we were like, what the hell? Because they sell it at Mecca, and we smelt it and we were like, ew. And then we smell it on other people and we're like, that is such a good smell. And then I bought the 10 mil because I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to wear it and settle it, like see how it settles on my skin. It's pretty affordable. And obsessed. Lasts like all day. It settles so nicely. And I just like can't stop smelling myself, one of those perfumes. And I'm like, cute. I have now found a perfume that I can wear every single day, and the bottle of it is just really cute, and I love cool packaging, and it's so unique and like curated quite nice. Plus Sage herself was at the festival, so slay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
look at you.
So I love it. I think it's cool, but I think it's sold out everywhere because I think everyone's already realized how cool it is, and I'm a little bit late to the trend, but
I need to smell that when I'm there.
It's real nice. It's a little bit rosy, musky vibes, but it settles beautifully.
Okay. I can't wait to try that.
Thanks.
So for our next segment, we're going to be reviewing and predicting some makeup trends for 2026. Let's get into it. Okay, Amy, so by the time this episode comes out, it has been a little while since the Golden Globes, probably about a month, but we haven't chatted about it on mic. I texted you about it and you gave me absolutely nothing in response. You were basically like, oh, I wish I could contribute to this conversation, but
I haven't seen it.
I was like, well, you could look it up. But anyway.
I've looked it up.
What did you think now that you have looked it up?
I knew it. I freaking knew it. The like soft eye, like inner corner to their like matte eye, soft colors, light colors, matte. It's in. And I said this, and I've
It's
been saying this. My eyes are in.
So it's interesting because I feel like going into 2026, all I was hearing / reading was that color's going to be everywhere. And I was expecting the Golden Globes to be like, oh yeah, look at that. Like I was really expecting to see a lot of blues and purples, specifically eyeshadow, or like fun uses of it with eyeliner, that kind of thing. There was not a single color to be seen. It was
I thought there was I thought some people had it's like those soft pastel on the lid. I saw a few purples and blue pastels that are super brightening on the eye, but subtle.
very, very subtle. What I had in my head was more like Euphoria without the face gems.
Yeah, you took color to color. She said,
yeah, I went
editorial.
literal. But yeah, that's what I thought there, because I was like, well, red carpet, like this is usually where like the full look is shown, and then we filter it down to like everyday practical use. But how I would summarize the overall look for everyone, it was basically everybody's signature looks. Like if you look at like Kate Hudson, Jennifer Lawrence,
Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, Amanda Seyfried, they're all just like them, but better. Or not even better, them, but enhanced. Which, sorry to be shamelessly promoting myself, but that is literally my whole like brand is like my new website is like you, but enhanced.
Yeah,
and there's a reason it works, because not one person is going to look back and be like, oh, that was like so 2026. Like that's not the look.
Date.
It's like, no, that everything was so timeless. But it definitely wasn't like clean girl, unless it was your brand. So like Dakota Fanning, Emma Stone, they were all super, super like very, very minimal. But to your point, I feel like the eye looks were very, they weren't not bold. Like they was like, there was a like eyeshadow and liner going on.
But not
and
to the extreme you were thinking.
Yeah, not in the color sense. I felt like it was all very complementary rather than trying to stand out.
Yeah.
And blush was so muted.
Nothing.
Basically all very, very soft contour.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing too intense. Very natural, this is my skin, take it or leave it energy.
Yeah. And I feel like from the looks that come to mind, we're still seeing lots of gloss.
Yeah.
I know lots of people are predicting like very like blurred, soft lips. I don't think people are ready to give up gloss.
I think gloss is just like something that's going to stay consistent. It's like a red lip. Like it's never going to date. And
you say that though, but when I was growing up, I'm like, what age was I? Probably until about 13. It was all about gloss. And then all of a sudden it was like matte lip.
Oh, true.
And then it was like I didn't even own a lip gloss.
Yeah, interesting.
So it's crazy how things like that
and
happen.
That clean girl, like I guess when clean girl came back, it's so like that hydrated, it gives that hydrated effect. So it's like healthy, hydrated, clean girl.
Which I think is going to be really hard to give up, because clean girl is essentially like the best version of you.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's hard to want to move away from that.
And it's such a market. Like people have really like, it's a lifestyle. Like people have transformed their day-to-day to like become that clean girl. So it's not just like a look or like, it's like a whole aesthetic, a whole market. It's a whole like idea of a version of yourself.
Yeah.
So that's hard to like break down, like just stop doing.
Like I feel like people are ready to move away from it because they're bored of it. But in practical everyday, they still want to look like that, because who doesn't want to look like the best version of themselves?
Yeah. And I think like when Messy Girl is coming back in, I think Like the girls who were pretending to be clean girl but are naturally like messy girl at heart are going to feel seen and heard. But the girls that are like a genuinely clean girl are going to be like, not for me. Like I'm happy where I am. Do you know what I mean? And then I
do know what you mean. And I think there's going to be lots of people who just pick and, well, first of all, I don't know that it's necessarily like that much of a
divide,
conscious thought to be like, which one am I?
Yeah.
But I think just, you know, you're obviously influenced by things that you see constantly. So I think it just gives you like subconsciously permission to be like, it's okay if this doesn't look perfect.
100%.
Or like,
yeah.
Yes,
it's all subconscious for sure.
Yeah.
Self-devotion over self-discipline.
Oh, heard it here first.
Sorry to yell at you like that.
Yeah, no, I love that. The other kind of cultural moment that's happening, which again, this episode will be behind, it's happening live while we're talking about it, but is the Australian Open.
Oh my God, don't even get me started. I'm obsessed with the AO.
Are you going?
Oh my God, I really want to. I've never been before. And my boyfriend can get half-price tickets for the finals. So we might take mum and dad and go. I'm really excited.
That would be awesome.
And I got asked to work at the AO for my work and I missed the email and then I missed the message. And I was really devastated. Like the one day I slept in, there was a message on the group chat saying, hey, AO really need some help. Woke up, saw it, texted my manager straight away in caps lock, I can help with the AO. She's like, all the spots are filled. And I was like, the one day I sleep in, the one day. Anyway, it's okay because if you haven't seen it, it's like a big Barbie box at the AO. Indy's posted about it before.
Looks amazing.
And I can already feel how hot it would be in there. Because it's built to be torn down again, I can assure you there's no aircon in there. There's only portable fans in there. It is a glass box, so I could only imagine.
I love that. I thought you were going to be like describing like all the amazing things that are happening in there, and you're like,
do you know what?
Hot,
it's a
sweaty.
Hot,
don't
sweaty.
Want to work in that,
don't want to work in there. I'm not jealous at all. It's going to be 39 degrees on Saturday. I think, gosh, I'm not working there in that glass box. Like, is it going to melt? It looks like plastic.
I'm sure they have that all figured out, but
the way they have it set up, doubtful.
The way that it's like set up is coming up with those things would be like a dream, because those are like the things that like when you're in uni, you're like, you could do this, you could do that. And in reality, it's like the company you work for doesn't have the budget. And then you get to Mecca and they're like, yep, we're doing this. And we're doing custom bags, like free sunscreen pumps that you can just walk up to and pump as much sunscreen as you want.
And it's like the best sunscreen in the world, by the way.
Yeah. I'm like, this is whoever got to, I mean, obviously it's more than one person, but like designing that.
Guess what?
And then seeing it come to life would be incredible.
I spray tanned this lady the other day and I said, what do you do for work? And she said, I work at Mecca. And I was like, oh, same. What department? And she's like, I do industrial design. And I was like, you are the coolest person I've ever met. And she was like, yeah, it's awesome. Like my team's unreal. Like I love them all. Right. It's so much fun. I was like, what are you working on at the moment? She was like telling me all these stores they're revamping, and she was working on the AO. So I already know she played a part in designing that Barbie dream house.
That's like, incredible.
Yeah. What do you mean?
If
That's
you haven't
so
seen
cool.
it, look
dream
it up, because it's just makes so much sense. Like everything is like, yeah, of course you've got all your sprays in the fridge. Like,
yeah.
Just
perfectly curated.
It's like a marketing dream. Yeah.
So cool.
But I am absolutely loving what a moment this has become for fashion and beauty. Thanks to, I'm actually just going to give basically whole credit to Morgan Riddle, who I have recommended on the pod before, and Paige Lorenz.
Oh my God.
They have both have boyfriends who are professional tennis players. But like couldn't even remember the name of them when I was talking about Morgan. Like they are the moment, but they've just, yeah, it's just made it such a cool place to be seen. I love that people are like putting so much effort into what they're wearing. And it feels like very Australian, like true to Australian aesthetic.
Oh, I love
like when you think of
yeah.
Wimbledon, you think of like, you know, you have such a clear vision of like white cable knits, like jumpers over the shoulder, Pims. And I love that.
Shoes.
Yeah,
shoes.
I love that Australia is getting their own version and it's really cool.
Yes, Paige's dress, like that Chanel, like I love anything with a cool print, but like exaggerated, like not just like a little print, that's like a whole picture on a dress. Like Chanel have like the coolest things like that, and I just love.
I love that. This really cool, unique brand called Chanel.
Have you heard? It's like underground. It's pretty niche.
It's very accessible to everyone.
But Chanel's that dress was just like unreal. I was like, girl, slay.
I feel like it's very early 2000s. Like I can kind of vividly remember Mum having clothes like that.
Oh, of course she would. She had the best wardrobe and then just decided to get rid of all of it. So that's awesome.
I know. Mum is that girl.
Yeah, she's an it girl for sure.
So yeah, I'm just loving seeing the beauty is again just so core Australian. Like, I mean, everyone's got glowing skin, whether that's intentional or because it's really so hot and you're outside, but it looks good. And just bronzy, brushed up full brows, glossy lips. Like,
Sophie Dover's outfits have been slay. Like,
yeah, I've been loving hers too.
Yeah, she her outfit choices, like she has such a wide wardrobe, so like she has so many different outfits, but her AO's outfit specifically, she wore like these long white pants and this white triangle kind of like halter top. Looks so good. I love anyone's outfit that looks so effortlessly put together but is so gorgeous is the word.
Yeah, just effortlessly chic.
Effortlessly chic.
And that's what I think, like, I think maybe the rest of the world will move on from this clean girl. Like I can see that happening in like here, Europe, places where it gets very cold. But I think...
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Well, I just feel like this look that has been in for the past like 5 years, obviously there's been like different things that have been tweaked here and there. But I just don't think, like it's so intertwined with just what as an Australian you want to project, like that effortless, like I barely put any effort into this and I just look amazing. Like, yeah, I just like before I went to the beach before I came to work, like people like, and it's not true, but it's what people think of when they think of Australia.
Yeah.
And I think that's just like what all Australians are like aspiring to replicate or look like. I guess I probably shouldn't speak for the whole of Australia.
But the part that threw me was like this clean girl thing. Like I feel like we're in less in places because it gets cold.
Well, because I think when it's not warm, the switch to like a matte or a powdery look doesn't feel so random.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
And it's a lot easier to achieve. Yeah. In my mind, they're just so intertwined.
Yeah.
Even though you need powder when it's hot.
Yeah, because I think like when it's summertime, you wear minimal makeup, and that's, I think the whole clean girl thing is like being naturally beautiful, being naturally like barely anything, like to minimal stuff. So like when in summertime you're being minimal, that's why like it's intertwined.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And and also the feeling of it is a big part of it too, because you don't want to feel like you're wearing a ton of makeup in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas in the winter, who cares?
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm loving watching all the outfits coming out.
Not to have you been watching any of the tennis?
Yeah, I have it on in the background. I wish, like growing up, you just have the channel on all day, and they like you feel like you'd be so up to date with like who's made it through this like today, like they'd have all the graphics on the TV of like this person are playing, and then who the winner of that goes to this round. And I'm not getting the same coverage here, so I'm not like as updated.
Yeah.
But I do just love having it on in the background.
So good. Me and Dad and Jerry stayed up until like 11 last night watching the tennis. So good. Like I can't stop watching. And then they go to like, because it's obviously a tournament, the games go to like 2 a.m.
I was just texting Rosie, friend of the pod, when I can't remember how old we would have been, maybe 16, 17. Ruby, Rosie and I were at Dad's and we were watching the final. I mean, just like we're kind of watching it. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, we can't go to bed now. Like we've got to watch it all. And it was like 2 or 3 in.
Yeah.
Because they just kept like drawing and then another round.
Yeah. When there's like a long, and then someone else, and then the 2 women come out and it's like, okay, and they're going for ages and then back to the 2 men. It's just like, whoa. How do they, like, what do their days look like?
Yeah, if you got to be playing at that time of night.
I don't know, like, you sleeping in?
But they probably prefer it because it's not so hot.
True. Pros and cons, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll never be able to tell you. Unless I marry one of them.
Work your whole life for this tournament and you're like, oh, it's going to go late.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Give it to someone else.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't think we need to do ins and outs this week because last week we did a big episode. And
we covered all
that
bases
trend
there.
review was like, yeah. I feel like what we were talking about is like the practical application of what we were talking about last week.
Yeah. Can I say one thing?
Go ahead. Be my guest.
How dare I say one thing on my own podcast?
Yeah, literally.
Pamela Anderson, I love you, girl. Like, I just love how she never wears makeup ever. Like, she quit
Pamela,
wearing makeup.
We know you're listening.
Pam, listen up. I love you. And I love how she just rocks the no makeup look because it's so me core at work. And I'm like, icon. Literally icon. She went from being like glitz
it's so
and
good
glamour.
to have, and to have people out there representing that, and that we just have so much, like, you can choose what application you want to go for.
100%.
Which is really nice. It's not like we're all in on this one.
Yeah, and she's aging, but she's like, oh my God, she looks so good. I just think anyone who rocks their natural skin with lines and everything and doesn't have, I don't know if she has a lot of work done, but just like anyone, like I love aging skin. I think it looks so beautiful, and also like really looked after aging skin. I think it's just like gorge. Like I can't wait to get to an age where I'm aging and I just already know my skin's going to be good because I wear the SPF 50 every day, girl. And
exactly.
Like, I'm just excited for that chapter of my life, and I reckon she is rocking it.
I love that. I'm glad that you had your 2 minutes of fame.
And that's what I've been saying.
Okay, well, let's move into our me time moments.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Amy, what is your me time moment this week?
Circling back to your beauty rec, shower routines. And it doesn't just go within the shower, it goes beyond the shower. I'm talking get in the shower.
I'm intrigued.
Can I just say something?
Hand up.
Gloves on, exfoliated gloves on, scrub. A nice body scrub. I've been using Soap and Glory, the fruity one, really yummy. Scrub the skin, exfoliate, then go on with a shower oil. Give the skin a good massage with the shower oil. Wash your hair, clean your face. Probably don't clean your face in the shower. Wouldn't recommend it. Ruins your barrier, but you know what? Lazy girl things.
I love washing my face in the shower. I know it's bad, but let me live.
Nice. Yeah, let me live. Let a girl live. And get out of the shower feeling silky smooth. And then I go in with my Youth to the People moisturizer and my Ursia, I can't pronounce it, body oil, and just
I think that's right.
Ursia, yeah, put it all on, and I can like put my show on while I'm doing it. Anything that is stopping me from scrolling recently, obsessed. Meal prepping, like things that take a certain amount of time where I can like lock in and not be scrolling. It's like my favorite thing to do right now. I'm really making a conscious effort to stop doing that.
Do things with your hands.
Doing things with my hands, yeah, like you said. And yeah, that's just like me time moment because it's just like me, like I get a shower. It's just a bit of me time, hey?
I love it. Me
What's
time, me
yours?
time. So mine doesn't really fall under the me time moment category.
Every me time since Nori's been born.
Yeah, I've had like one me time moment since Nori's been born, but no. It's just nothing groundbreaking. It's like what you're talking about is like, oh my God, the dream, if I could do that.
Yeah.
But I'll get there. It's just a short phase and it's worth it. I never want to appear like I'm not grateful. So I know it's temporary. So I was listening to the podcast you were on. And I was like, hey, I feel like there were so many times I'm like, I want to jump in here and be like, okay, but
yeah,
and share like the little wisdom I have.
Big sister advice.
But, yeah, exactly. And I've talked to this about to many friends and they've been like, wow, I've never thought about it that way. So the podcast Emmy was on was like relationship specific, and this isn't to do with like your partner relationships. It's like friendships, anybody you meet. And I think it was actually Oprah who said this first.
Reliable source.
Yeah. So Oprah, then me, natural pipeline. But if you're ever going somewhere new, you don't know anyone or you don't know that many people, if you're like nervous about going or you're like, oh, like, is it going to be fun? Whatever. Instead of thinking like, oh, I hope people like me, be like, when I get there, be like, I hope there's people there I like.
I love that shifting perspective.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, that is how it should be. Because where else are you going?
Yeah. Being confident in yourself.
Yeah. And that's something that I think I heard. I must have been like really at like a pivotal moment because it's really stuck with me. Mm-hmm. So it's something I live by, but I don't really consciously think of it. Mm-hmm. And then when I've said it to people, they're like mind blown. So I'm not mind blown. Calm down.
You have that effect on people.
I'll never forget at my 18th birthday, one of my friends from high school, he was like, Indy, you have the power to change the world. I was like...
And that's really stuck with you.
It's really stuck with me. And I was like, oh, God, it's so true. But like, I'm just trying to celebrate.
Just chill. We can have this conversation when I'm in power.
Yeah. It's obviously going to happen. Just give me a sec. No. But yeah, I just think that's really important to remember. And that's what I want all my siblings who are listening to this and all my good friends and everyone listening. I don't know why I said
and all my cousins and all my family members.
It's like I'm giving a speech. I dedicate this to everyone who supported me. But no, I just look, take it or leave it. But I just want that for you because I don't want you to feel like when you're entering a room, like who's going to like me? I want you to be like, yeah. Because then you can just apply it to everything because like if you get left out of something, it's like, why would I have wanted to go to that? I'm not there.
Exactly. I love this. And then it's also like, I think you told me, or I think it was you who told me, but when I was going to meet my boyfriend's family, like years ago, and you were like, well, it's an opportunity to see if you like them too. And I was like,
yeah,
true. And that's the same kind of like mindset.
That, but that's exactly the mindset.
Yeah.
So That's not at all a me time moment. It's actually a you time moment, so you're welcome.
Perfect. Just a bit of older sister advice.
Yeah, actually, which leads us into something we wanted to remind/share with you guys. We kind of moved away from doing it because we just had so much else to talk about. But the original structure of these episodes were we had a portion that was a makeup dilemma. So please, if you have anything you're wondering about, message us on Instagram, send us an email, or send us a voice note. Voice note would actually be amazing because we can just play it.
Yes.
But if you don't want to be heard, that's totally fine.
And it doesn't have to be just makeup. It could be anything. Big sister advice, relationship advice,
well, so that's
anything.
what I was going to say. So we kind of have like our portion that's like a makeup dilemma. And it's good for us, for you to ask us these questions because, you know, when you're in something, you can kind of move away from realizing what you know versus what is like something like a helpful application to somebody that wouldn't know, because to you it's just you do it every day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to remind us to share our knowledge that we don't even realize we have.
Shift your perspective.
That makes sense. But then also we are introducing a new segment that is Big Sister Advice. So that's not just me. Amy can share her advice too. And that can be on absolutely anything. And then our goal with that is that we can bring on guests outside of the beauty space for them to share their big sister advice on whatever their area of expertise is.
Yes.
That we think you'd really enjoy because, we're getting to know our listeners really well. We love hearing from you. And something that we're hearing a lot is that you don't just enjoy the beauty aspects of the podcast. So we're coming up with ways that we can expand our content.
Yes, love. And I'm excited to hear from you guys. And anything, I love hearing anything. And I would say we're pretty level-headed, if I do say so myself.
One of us more so than the other.
Yeah. Look, she's got a couple years.
Actually, honestly, no. Currently, no. Depending on how much sleep I've had. And the other thing I was thinking, I haven't even talked to you about this, but if there is, if you want to ask one of us specifically, go ahead.
Yes, cute. I love this idea.
I won't be offended if you're like, Amy, what do you think? Or if you have any Gen Z questions for me.
Or millennial.
Or millennial for me. I think Gen Z is a really elusive target market. Like a lot of people are like, don't understand, like, what are you looking for? What are you drawn to? What are you doing in your day-to-day? So it's really hard to talk to that audience if you're like a brand owner, founder, marketing person. So we've got boots on the ground, Gen Z. I want to ask her some questions.
I'm like the Lorax. I'm like, I speak for the trees, but I'm like, I speak for the Gen Zs.
So good.
I think that's how I feel.
That's exactly what you are.
Yeah.
So, yeah, feel free to ask her that. And I think that's it for this week's episode.
We nailed it. Covered all bases.
Yay. I feel like we were much more in our groove this week than last week.
Yeah,
last
week we were a bit rusty, yeah. It's okay.
And I think we were thrown off by the fact that it's going to be video. But here we are.
You know what? I say that plants and nature don't blossom all year round, so never expect humans to.
I thought you were going to be like, never expect like perfection from this podcast, which is also true. But yeah, that's a great analogy.
Just giving you some more advice. You know, load it up with some advice after this.
Some unsolicited advice.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for listening and or watching. And we would love it so much if you could follow or subscribe. We really are going to need to focus on building up our YouTube subscribers.
Yeah.
So if you could just subscribe, that'd be amazing. So that was directed at Amy, sounded like I was saying to our audience. We really, all of us guys, we've really got to.
We're a team here and we really need to get it going. Yeah.
But yeah, if you could follow us, and then if you want to find us on socials, we are Internet Girls Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. You can find me at Indiana Makeup Collective, and you can find Imi at Imi Thomas with 2 S's. And as always, thank you to producer Joel for editing.
Thank you, Jill.
Oh, sorry, one more thing. Next week, we are taking a scheduled break because our producer is on a holiday. So we should just have 1 week off. So
don't miss us too much, guys.
Yeah, go back and listen to some Ebbies you haven't heard yet.
Yeah, go catch up while you can.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Bye.